I'm listening.
You better not embarrass me in front of the newbie. And don't give me that look. You know how you get when you're trying to impress someone. Much like you did with me when I first got here, and now look at us. If anyone found out that we were... Oh, hey, newbie. We've been tasked by Headmaster Black with showing you to your dorm. All the teachers are busy with actual work since classes officially start tomorrow, and you got here rather late, as it's already past curfew. So, you're stuck with the know-it-all Ravenclaw transfer of last year, i.e. me, and the resident troublemaker Slytherin, him. Hi, I'm Kass, and this is Sebastian. What's your name? Cool. Nice to meet you. Huh? Why did he pick us to welcome you? I mean, well, besides me being the prefect, I'm guessing it's because I was a late transfer too. And Sebastian because, well, no currently enrolled student knows this place better than him, for better or worse. Anyway, what's that you're holding on to? A letter from Professor Weasley. Can I see? Thanks.
Anything helpful in the note?
No, not really. It's just welcoming them to the school. Wait, signed by Aunt Weasley?
Don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that.
I'm shocked too. Especially because every Weasley I've ever laid eyes on usually has red hair. Oh, only by marriage. Well, that explains it. Anyway, let's get moving. You must be exhausted. Plus, it's raining cats and dogs tonight. Oh, my accent. Yeah, I'm definitely not from the UK. I transferred here from Livermore in my 6th year. It's unfortunately in New York, although I wasn't native to New York either. Just schooled there. It's a terrible place. Great food. My house? You want to guess? You don't know the houses there? Well, that's fair. I was from the House of the Horned Serpent. Houses there were like representative of values such as mind, which was my house of the Horned Serpent, and then there was body and heart and soul. Yeah, it's pretty different here, considering this one is what? Wisdom, courage, cunning, and heart, or whatever they call Hufflepuffs. Yeah. Honestly, it was pretty fitting that I am a Ravenclaw here now, so... Why did I transfer? Aren't we supposed to be the ones to ask you questions? And here you are trying to get to know me. Fine, I'll answer. But then we're talking about you. It's actually a pretty strange story. Right, Sebastian?
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Okay, he's acting brand new. This guy was especially dying to hear my foreign stories when I got here. He was actually the first student to bombard me with friendship. Well, after I bested him in a practice duel in our Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
He's definitely making me seem a lot better than I actually am. Honestly, I probably just caught him off guard. After he pointedly picked me, the new transfer student, to be his dueling partner.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
See? And now his true intentions come out a whole year later. Anyway, back on topic. I ended up transferring here because members of certain families started going missing at my school, and among them were some of my own family. So, to keep me safe, my mom, who was a teacher at my school, packed us up and landed her a job teaching here. Funny enough, we almost ended up in Uganda, actually, because Hogwarts surely does take its time processing paperwork. Sebastian says I'm lucky to have got in, considering they rarely take in students from other schools, yet alone late transfers. I mean, but according to him, I also should have been a Slytherin since my bloodline is so pure. Whatever that means. I mean, I know what it means, I just don't know why it's such a topic of discussion here. At my old school, no one cared. Discrimination there was purely based on monetary status. Anyway, it's your turn. What about you? Why did you transfer here? And so late, too. You're a 7th year student like us, right? Exactly. So wouldn't it have been better to just stay at your current school? Oh, you were homeschooled. So what changed? That's all?
Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer.
Sebastian, be nice. Don't act like you were totally forthcoming with me when we first met.
Huh. Fair enough.
Exactly. Give him some time. So, how was it being homeschooled? I bet it was fun having little to no restrictions on your magic, huh? I mean, here and at my old school, you can literally feel the magic coming off the walls, but you can only do so much with it because of, rules.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place...
Don't start, Sebastian. Hey, don't look at me like that, newbie. Listen, if I let him continue on about all the magic and secrets this place holds, we might as well get comfy right here in the hallway because we'd be here all night. And I'm the only one out of the two of us willing to share my robe with you if you get cold. Well, he would share if he were comfortable with you. Speaking of, remind me to return your robe, Salo. You left it in my room the other time you were first leaving the class, so I, took it back to my room.
Understood.
So, as I was saying, being homeschooled must have come with some sick perks, right? No. Oh, your tutor was strict, huh? Wait, you barely got to use magic and you just learned spells and techniques? Then how did you practice it if you couldn't actually use them? You didn't.
Huh.
Right. Well then, I guess coming here was for the best. I mean, even with all the rules in place, you'll definitely get to use magic. I mean, there's even certain ways to get around the rules of magic uses here. Although, I'm not privy of that sort of thing, so don't look at me. Sebastian, on the other hand. Well, let's just say he's a true Slytherin.
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
And if you want to stay a student here and finish your last year, I wouldn't take his advice too seriously.
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
It's hard to be clever when you're trying to outsmart some of the most talented witches and wizards around. They are teachers for a reason, you know. Look, newbie, all I'm saying is be careful with whatever you choose to partake in here. I'm no snitch, and I'm definitely not above breaking a few rules to satisfy my curiosity for knowledge.
We do so adore restricted areas, don't we?
Sebastian! What he means is we maybe have been in some of the more private parts of the library, but it was purely educational, I promise. Plus, who needs to revisit the restricted area of the library when I can act as your personal information bank? I mean, I'm on top of the classes in all areas. I've memorized every lesson we've ever
Don't start.
Touche. You win this round, Solo. You're right. I can get a little carried away when knowledge in school becomes a topic of discussion. Sebastian hates when I get like that because he says it reminds him of how much of a nerd I actually am. Even though he obviously benefits from my friendships in more ways than one.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Yeah. Cut the sarcasm, will you? Huh? What did I mean by what? Oh, that? I just meant I help him a lot with my nerd brain. I mean, look at where he is now. He can't dislike my smarts too much considering we've been thick as thieves since our relationship formed.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the reason. Anyway, here we are. This is your dorm area. Do you know which room? Great.
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'm sure this won't be our last time talking with you. And plus, you aren't too bad on the eyes. I could use more friends like that. I'm sorry, was that too forward? I'm sorry, Okay, I get it. You are so rude. Well, if you couldn't tell, Sebastian's getting tired, and I guess I should let you get some sleep. So we'll be going now. But I'll see you around, newbie.